Don't film me laying trying to stuff out. Smile, bud. Okay. There'll be no coffee. She said. I don't want to be more. You have any questions? We'll see it. Today, I am here to inform you of how important vitamin D and calcium are to the elderly's health. We have all seen the advertisement on television, milk does a body good. This is a true statement. Calcium and vitamin D are needed for strong bones. Our goal as healthcare nurses at a residential home is to prolong our elderly residents' lives with high quality and independence for living. To meet this challenge, we must know much more about the nutritional needs of older persons and about how diet and nutrition influence the process of aging. My research is based on how vitamin D and calcium are important daily supplements for the elderly, as well as for us, the younger generation. Sunlight and high dairy foods are great sources of calcium and vitamin D. Deficient amount of these sources will result in unhealthy bones. During the minutes that follow, I will educate you on how to prolong our residents' life by providing them daily supplements of vitamin D and calcium. Normal calcium intake for the elderly is about 1,000 milligrams per man and 1,200 milligrams for females. Milk and dairy products are the best sources, but we also can get vitamin D and calcium from other foods, such as one packet of oatmeal, and that contains 350 milligrams. One 3-ounce can of sardines has 324 milligrams. 1.5 ounces of shredded cheese contains 30 milligrams. 1 cup of non-fat milk has 302 milligrams. And 1 cup of milkshake at McDonald's has 300 milligrams. And last but not least, 1 cup of plain yogurt has 300 milligrams. There's many other foods that are enriched with calcium and vitamin D. These are just a select few I chose. This information I've given you was found on a website, www.niams.nih.gov. Calcium is needed for our heart, muscles, and nerves to function properly. It helps our blood to clot as well. Many published studies show that low calcium throughout life is associated with low bone mass and high fractures. Calcium helps prevent or treat osteoporosis, and as we all know here, that is a bone disease that the elderly can get. It also helps prevent premenstrual syndrome, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. Calcium is necessary to help build and maintain healthy bones and strong teeth. It helps prevent bone loss associated with menopause. Women who take 1,200 milligrams of calcium a day reduces their symptoms of PMS by 50%. This includes headaches, moodiness, food cravings, bloating, and terrible menstrual pain. Low calcium may be a higher risk for hypertension and high cholesterol. So you would want to fill your body with plenty of calcium-rich foods to help lower your cholesterol and blood pressure. And I got this information from www.uwism.edu. Vitamin D insufficiency poses a problem in many parts of the world, especially the elderly. They are very vulnerable. This insufficiency results from an inadequate amount of sunshine and low dietary intake of vitamin D. Why do we need vitamin D? Because the vitamin D absorbs the calcium. Without it, one cannot form the hormone known as the active vitamin D. If we do not get the calcium from the foods our body absorbs, and the body has to go to our skeleton, which is our bones, takes the calcium out of that, and of course, then that results in our bones weakening and the strong new bones can't grow. So that's when we get fractures and falls, and it's harder for the bones to grow and to heal. www.niams.nih.gov is the information I got back. Exposure of sunlight without sunscreen is a great source of vitamin D. If you are a light-skinned person, you only need 10 to 15 minutes a day. A darker skinned person needs about 20 minutes a day, and our elderly need about 30 minutes. For our residents, we could take them on walks outside with the weather permitting. And I remember when I was on the floor as an aide, Mary Alice and I would take certain residents that could go outside. We'd take them on walks around the cottages, and it was really fun. It's fun for you. You're getting sun, the residents getting sun, and it's good for them. Always provide vitamin D fortified milk for the housebound nursing home resident. And anyone who does not get adequate amounts of sunlight, milk provides calcium and that's required for proper binding to bones and teeth. And this information came from www.ext Colorado State Education. Every day we have to do a hydration snack card that Westminster wants us to do around 4 o'clock. During this time, we can provide our residents with several choices of dairy products. This is our way of providing excellent care for our residents. If our residents don't want milk, you can flavor the milk. You can even choose crackers, yogurt, ice cream, anything that has the dairy background. Calcium is important for bones because it is a major component of bones, which are constantly being broken down and built back up. Vitamin D regulates calcium absorption and excretion, especially when calcium intake is too low. So in other words, vitamin D and calcium go hand in hand, and it's a simple prescription for our aging body. Remember, calcium and vitamin D intakes are 1,000 milligrams a day for a 51 to 70-year-old male and 1,200 milligrams for a woman over 70. Sunlight 20 to 30 minutes a day and a source of food enriched with vitamin D can provide these men and women with proper nutrition. Otherwise, if they are not getting enough of these sources, they could be apt more easily for acquiring many different illnesses. My suggestion would be tomorrow, why not take one of our wonderful residents for a 20 to 30-minute walk around the grounds. Sit outside at the patio tables, reminisce about old times. And this will benefit both of you. This is one of the many simple ways you can give excellent 5-star quality care to our elderly society at Westminster, Canterbury. And all this information I've given you was provided through websites that I found on the computer, and they were www.veganhealth.org, www.umm.edu, the Colorado State Education site, healthguidance.org, and the Harvard Education site. And I appreciate your time and your attention. Thank you.
Really interesting, Joni.
I know, I thought so really.
Especially the 3 minutes.